three. 1, 2, 3, and now Cat's going to the bathroom because of professionalism.
Welcome back to the stories of those within us.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Oh. If
Dog Robot's a little, that's just his PC. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Also, judging by my phone going off, it is up and running.
Alrighty.
What
yep,
the
it's
heck?
up because I just got the notifications.
So
Why does it say JoJo's?
Did I miss the stream?
Are you talking about the giant? Are you talking about the giant Triceratops?
Did Cat forget to save the information?
I don't think you forgot to
it's
save
new,
the
dog.
information, but the cover page
Oh,
is.
that's because we don't got a. It's just a thumbnail. Well, you'll have to do that later.
Right.
Does have a fucking default thumbnail. He put it in.
Again, he'll have to put it in later, or when he gets the chance.
Fair
But-
enough.
Greg's asking
But
if
yeah,
he-
these things
to
appear
fix it.
literally at this appeared at the end of the last session, dog.
Speaking of, who would like to do the recap? I asked this earlier, but I forgot
You're
who
Meg.
said that they wanted to.
Not it.
Nope.
Are we waiting on Greg to get back so that he is forced to
Yeah,
call?
yeah, he's gonna be the one to do the recap. The rest of us have,
Alright.
Greg,
I
Looks
guess
like
he will be joined by Allie then.
Greg is upset.
Oh God.
I just heard him say y'all suck.
We have the most professional image.
We had the most professional streamers. Just ignore the image.
What? Stop, you big
Oh.
baby. Also, wipe your hands. They're wet.
Oh, is James here?
Yeah.
Okay, you said
I
no to
just
the
need-
recap as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just confirming with
I-
everyone that has said no.
I said no before Chaos
Rick,
did.
you fix the thumbnail?
no.
Okay, I'm waiting to do the recap then.
God fucking damn it. Alright, I'm fixing the thumbnail.
I asked you to do it, and then y'all unanimously said,
No, you didn't!
yes, I did. I told Dog to tell you. I heard him tell you. Yes, I get
He's
it.
also been roboting, so
He's also been cutting off occasionally.
Oh God, flab it. Okay.
Don't worry.
Last time on Zoids Neo, our tournament battle turned sour when an evil group called fucking I don't remember the name.
Team Narek.
Team Narek decided to bust in, trying to steal everyone's Zoids and some poor innocent girl. We did our best to save both, but they nabbed the girl. We barely saved our Zoids as the rest of our team fought off the invading force. They seem to.
I don't. Oh, sorry.
They seem to have retreated, but they got away with the girl. Hopefully she'll be okay. On this,
That's right, Rusty. But we didn't have a problem. We scared them off on our end. This is Allie, by the way.
well, good
And,
job on that. Hopefully I get to kick some tail next time. Let's find out on this episode of Zoids Neo.
Hey, Rusty, you gotta see this.
Is that?
And then we cut back to the last part of where we left off that session. Ice and Penguin, you two see this from your current vantage point. All of these Zoids that have seemingly stampeded in, are now marching away.
Oh, we can't see anything, right, my dude. Am I Oh, no. I'm set as a GM. Give me a moment.
He's on the wrong,
Professionalism at its
I'm on the wrong map, yeah.
professionalism at its best. Let's go.
Everything's gone wrong.
What map were you...
You know, I called it. I called we would be having some issues when Rick was prepared. I called it.
I was on the other map, so this is... What's going on?
Well, right now, you're still in the...
That's what I call him. I said, what's going on?
It's me and Jerome who see this, right?
Yeah.
You, Jerome, and James, actually, because you picked up James.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, James is with me.
You also remember, I told you not to be stupid.
What does Jerome
Yeah.
see it, I gotta ask?
Because he chased after and found a door.
Yeah, he's on the outside. He's kind of on the roof outside.
Master Crimson, I do not wish to alarm you, but I do not believe that the force that we fought off was quite significant.
What do you mean?
I understand.
Hold on, what do you mean
Well,
understand? What's going on? I can't...
No use proceeding. Return.
Very well.
Hold on, can we
I
get a
look over-
visual feed?
Not from here.
As you say that, you get pictures of exactly what that was.
What the Mad Thunder?
The Mad Thunder.
The Mad Thunder. Where? What? How? Huh?
Please quiet down. There's no need to yell.
There's all need to yell.
Alright,
Well, luckily the thing's super slow, so if they want to chase it.
With that force that size, we will need our own army to deal with that. So no.
Yeah.
Dog, you were,
There's
staying
no
with
way I'm
your
gonna be able
sister,
to
correct?
Pick all them out.
That is what you had him do.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because, he, left towards the end of the session.
Yeah.
He died near the end of the session.
Yeah, that's what that was. That's the reason why you don't remember most of this was. So, Ice, Jerome, everyone, where are you wanting to go? I'm guessing that you're coming back here, because
Yeah,
you
we're-
recall.
We're being up after that mess.
Alright.
Dog, are you coming back here as well?
How many,
Dog, are you there?
If you're unable to speak, if you can hear us, just do some typing. Ah.
Oh, okay. So he's still with his sister right now. Could each of you place down your Zoid in here? And I have to grab Allie's sword. Zoid.
Jerome cannot do that. This is outside anyway.
Oh yeah, yours is blocking the door. So you do end up in here. You're in here right now.
Hey, Flyboy! I see you're carrying some friends.
Where in the world is...
I'm sure. I assure you, this fight
Michael,
is
it's
not
under
very
important NPCs, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Glad to see you guys still in one piece.
What happened here?
I don't know. Whenever we arrived, all this stuff was smashed.
Zoids do have a mind of their own, and the ones we have here tend to be more open to defending themselves.
Dinner is ready, brother.
Why so loud? I'm gonna go get my food. Well, yes.
We probably should have waited until you guys got your food.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can leave them out of this for now. The Crimson Fox just kind of seems smug about this. Just lifting
Hey, I'm
its
not
head.
gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell it off. It literally did a good job.
Bird, you do recognize that at the far end of the door, you see the unmistakable paint job of your Cargophos, leaning across the entire entrance, blocking it. And it is just laying there. Everyone that has just entered into here, could you please roll a perception check for me, please?
So soon.
Yes. Chaos and Cat have already rolled theirs. Okay.
Hey, Rick.
Yep.
He's asked for a perception check.
All right. I didn't quite catch that, so thank you
Yep.
for.
No
Sorry
worries.
about
Perception. There it is.
Oof.
that. Ouch.
That is
Okay.
a rough roll, buddy.
Ah. At
Um,
least it wasn't a nat 1.
well,
But I would have a good throwaway line for your roll there, Rick.
well, Flawless, you managed to find one flaw because you're too busy scanning through your backlogs trying to figure out solutions to problems and things to notice anything going on the
I just
outside.
realized
Yeah,
Jerome
no,
probably was hyping.
As soon as Jenna Flyer touched down, Ichiro essentially retreated into himself.
Okay. James, however, let's make sure that
Surprisingly, the one time where my character is perceptive, considering
What do we need to roll perception?
the freaking.
you've already rolled yours. You failed your check last time.
Yeah. You know, the only two that seems to have succeeded so far is me and James.
And you ignored it, so well, you didn't really ignore it. You put the information in the back to tell later, if I remember correctly. I'm still waiting on Jerome though, or is Jerome too focused on?
No, the issue is he can't. He has lag problems.
Oh, that's right. I will roll for you then, I guess. It's very bad luck for the GM to roll it, but does anyone else want to roll for him?
Nope.
I don't have access to his thing, so I'm not even going to bother.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
Yay!
Apparently.
Also succeeds. So Flan and okay, what was your name? I need to remember.
Jordan Topaz.
Jordan and Flan,
Yep.
both of you. Jordan, as you come in from above, because you
One
run.
moment.
Because I was hanging on Genoflyer's little tail thing.
Yeah.
It was funny.
You notice it from there, but Flan, whenever you're running towards Cargophos, you notice out of the corner of your eye that among all the wreckage of attack cats and rev raptors, and all the burnt, scorching metal, you notice that collapsed in the center of all of it is
Oh right, me and Cal were we're trying to check on him at the end. I forgot about that.
was Ryuji's Genosaur. And it seems to be quite close to powering off, if it has not already.
Crap. Doing from the Zoids of the Ballroom Blitz.
And Flan, you do find it a little bit difficult because the metal around you is still molten in areas from some attack that you are unsure if you recognize. It looks like it could be plasma.
I do remember you saying to Chaos there was a Mogula that committed seppuku.
That's because he was investigating the door.
Oh, I thought you said he blew himself the fuck up.
Oh no, he found the remains of a Mogula that did.
That's what I was talking about.
So, well, we need to get you some more juice, big guy.
Why'd you place yourself down, Chaos?
Because I'm stepping out.
That fucks with scale. Just for, we'll say we're not the tiny tokens.
I mean, we could go over to another map and have it.
It's fine.
Yeah. Most of us are in our
No-
Zoids right now. Anyway.
No,
Up to the counter.
What do you mean?
Okay, so Jerome, I am guessing that you went toward Cargophos, correct? Whenever you went in after you saw him. I'm gonna wait for Jerome.
Back forward to the counter.
Dog is lagging like a motherfucker.
Oh,
No,
did he respond? And
the last counter I remember we had were Wyverian. Do we have another one? Because
there's Wyverian, and I should make a Zord counter. I really should.
that's what was said.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't though. I said
No, you. Worry about it. Worry about it
Watch back
later.
the footage.
Worry about it later.
All right.
But yeah, fuck me as in Crimson here just goes. What did you use to use so much power?
well, looks of all the bodies around him. Looks like maybe it used its primary weapon. Oh no, that ain't machine gun fire. But did all that. But it clearly looks like it came from the big guy.
I didn't say you're inside hot metal. I said you see around you that there still molten hot scorch marks of metal on the ground from some kind of weapon. You're not sure what it was.
Yeah, it's just basically saying it's tough terrain right now that you're walking through because it's hot all around you, but not everywhere you step is fucking
So
melted.
basically you're walking around trying not to touch the molten metal that was created by something.
Also, anyone that rolled higher than a 15 also notices that many of the Zoids are missing parts of their bodies.
I rolled a 21.
Yes. I already explained that part to you earlier.
I know.
Some of them were even cleanly cut in half.
Wouldn't want to mess with whatever caused that.
I pet the inside of my cockpit. Oh, you poor girl. I'm glad you're okay.
Most of them are completely inoperable. They've been damaged beyond any kind of repair. You notice that even some of their cockpits have been completely evaporated.
Is there any markings, like faction markings on any of them that survived? Like, is it that group Zoids, random people Zoids?
So you know that all of the these Zoids that are in the stalls are the contestant Zoids. But on almost every single one of the Zoids that was destroyed, you do notice this symbol. Where? 1 second. Gotta find it.
Gotta go through a lot of different things, so it makes sense.
Did I put it into the... I don't think I put it into the Roll20. Oops.
Professionalism.
At its finest.
Yeah, and
I'm pretty sure that I...
okay.
Difficulty 5.
But yeah, right now, if you didn't know, Dog, we have left your character with your sister.
Who she is probably yelling at you right now.
Greg, do you still have the emblem for that team?
I should. I could just send it to you, but I'm not as a GM, so I can't upload it right now.
Yeah, I just need it sent to me because I can't find it in our chat. It was a while ago.
Was this the logo?
Yes.
Excuse me. There you go.
Yes, it was.
All right. The bird will be back
All
shortly.
right.
He is restarting his laptop.
Okay. Pictures. Yes. Okay. I apologize. I should have checked to make sure that I had this.
I mean, we all have that issue sometimes. I should have checked things.
Mm.
Alright, this is a little bit unconventional, but so am I.
You know.
This logo is on... I'm gonna put it in the center of the...
You know, you could have just made a handout, right?
I could have just made a handout, yes, you're correct.
Yeah, you said that it's unconventional.
He did. Hey
Yeah,
guys,
you can't get mad at him.
this is the same logo on the mooks that raided us in the stands. Were they on the Zoids that was raiding y'all guys on the battlefield?
Cross-referencing visual data.
Yeah, please do, Ichiro.
I will check my. I will reference my things. Was it on those?
It was indeed on the Genoflyer that you were fighting.
What would I roll? Archives to see if I can discover anything else about them in any information I have available to me.
Yes.
Yeah, that would definitely make a lot of sense.
All right.
Somehow
What else do I know
the
about
world's
this
AI.
thing?
And this is why I have an
I
AI.
was about to say,
Hang on. What was that,
Alright.
dog? Can you type what you're trying to
I
say?
was about to give Rick shit if he
If he would've failed.
misrolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious.
I was gonna give Rick if he failed.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Understandable.
All right. So while scouring through your database, you notice that or connecting to, are you scanning through your personal database or are you connecting to the internet?
The first one first, and then the second one second.
All right. So in your first little thing, you remember that you had come across some news articles where there had been a group raiding different Zoid factories, stealing Zoids, and then that led you to go onto the internet and find out that they have actually managed to cause a lot of problems for the military as of late. This is not stuff that the public has access to.
I figured.
Gotta love that. Never underestimate the AI.
They have successfully taken over a production facility for some of the medium and smaller Zoids. Quite recently, within the last 3 months. And it is a group calling themselves Narek. That is what you know.
All right.
Well,
And it seems as if
Master
they are
Crimson,
headed...
I will compile a dossier on everything that there is to know about this Narek group and send it to you post haste.
Nair.
send it to the.
No.
Yep. Not Merrick. Narek with an N.
That's what I said.
No. To bird.
Jerome.
One more thing is of note. It mentions that they suspect 3 particular people of being the leaders of this group, which are as follows, because you do have access to this information,
When-
and I will reveal
When you're
it to
done
you.
compiling the documents, also make sure to save it on an extra file just so we don't lose it.
I shall send
I
it
wish
to your
there's-
family's backup server.
Do you remember what color hair was the one that you fought?
Blonde.
Yep.
Not you. I'm talking about.
We never did we?
right.
I don't think we ever saw the person within
Yeah,
the
we
thing.
didn't see her.
Okay.
Man, Ichiro's really cool.
Players. How do you show it to specifically one player? Or should I show it to everyone?
You drag it and you basically you see the name on the bottom of the screen of us. For example, you see where Rick's name is. You drag this thing over on top of his. It should glow, and that should send it to him. It's by itself, I think. I haven't done that in a long time.
All right.
If it doesn't, I would say just tell him when you send him access to it through editing wise to see it.
Well, even better, are you keeping this information to yourself, or are you showing it to
I will
everyone?
show it at the very least to Chaos, and if he says just to show everybody else, then I will send it to everybody else.
Because I need to show this to you and Chaos.
All right.
So
Playing characters, she'll look it over first.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I did that correctly.
Where would it be? Nothing popped up.
You can also just give us the ability
Yeah, I
to
don't-
view them directly from the character sheet.
Yeah, I
Fair
think
enough.
that's probably the better idea. Yeah, because I think it didn't work, unfortunately. It's been a while since I've done it.
Alright, by the way, the first one that I'm showing you is the one considered to be the most dangerous.
This is the one I encountered. Okay.
I completely forgot that there are 2 of you in this chaos.
Yep. Yeah, I'll definitely share the these three main people, pointing out which ones would probably be the most threatening.
Alrighty. Then in that case,
Yeah, just show all at this point.
that's what I'm doing. Who are you showing first? You have the choice of who you send first.
Ichiro will reveal
send them
in the same order that you revealed them.
But the order that I'm going to be... I was going to say send them from the one that seems to be the least threatening to the most threatening. That was my idea.
In that case, I'll do that because...
Alright. Least threatening first. Nope. Cancel. Show to players. Did I do that correctly? It's...
Kat, did you get anything from him hitting show to players?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
No.
You need me to go get an alt tab open and help you out, Michael?
No, it should show for you if he pressed show to all players.
It's not in the...
I did.
I don't see... there, Millie.
Alright.
One
So I
shot.
have to go in, edit it, show to all players, then show to players. Gotcha.
I've never had to
Not
do
how
that.
it worked before, but okay.
Yeah, I've never had to do that.
It's Michael. Don't be
Of
surprised
course,
when
everything
something
works differently when he uses it.
It has to work differently when he uses it.
I need to know which one.
You-
Are these in order from most threatening to least threatening?
Least threatening to
Least
most threatening.
to most threatening.
No, in the order you
Yeah,
sent
man.
them to me.
No, but I sent them, like, I did send the most threatening one to you first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, she has freaky eyes.
Why do I feel like they would belong in a certain messed up fan game?
I mean, they're a real person, so I
You
don't know
know-
how they belong in a game. And Mr.
know, I-
Blondie.
It's funny
I-
that you said that as I clicked the button.
You know what? I'm
Really,
also-
really,
Oh,
really, really, really.
you got a calm on you still, dog, right?
You should.
Good question.
You do. You still have your
Yeah.
phone.
All right then, yeah.
You might want. I give you a call.
Yeah, hello.
You might want to come and check on your Zoid. It looks to be pretty drained on power.
I will in a sec. I'm being yelled at.
No, yeah, I understand. Just thought I should let you know that we're gonna need to get your Zoid some more power. He looks very much drained.
Is that what that
And-
How
muffled
dangerous
scream?
this is?
I got a question. What firepower does your Zoid have?
You only
don't
know what you only know what you know, like what you've used from it.
That's why that's why my character on the spot just said, you don't want to know, because I don't know. I'll be over there next. Oh.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed all the time, is he?
He has said the name of the Zoid, right?
Yes.
All right. Ichiro. Can you, when you get the time, can you try figuring out everything you can about this Zoid? Because I think it has some secrets we don't, that may come in handy, but also cause some detriment, as I'm looking at the damage. Rick?
Yes.
I mean, it's an old Warzoid.
I was asking if you could do some. I was asking Ichiro if he could do some research on Dog Zoid.
Yes, I will fully do so.
I'm gonna give you the quick rundown version. You know that some of the newer versions of it are very stable with their power consumption, and they really don't have anything super. What's it called?
Abnormal?
Yeah, they don't have anything very abnormal about them.
Combat
But you
wars.
have heard that some of the older models have had power drainage issues, though you don't know what that's from.
There's no
Everything has been
either wipe cleaned or he can't even get into it.
It's data that I recall from my own personal archives, but nothing I can find on the internet corroborates it.
yes.
At some point,
All
we're gonna
right.
have to. Yep, if you give me that, at some point, my character's literally just gonna be like, at some point, we're gonna need to get into a military server.
Oh no. What have I done?
Did you all forget what my character is?
So,
No.
so are we certain it was Genobreaker that could do this? I've never.
All things point to him.
Yeah, did you see the
Yeah,
smoke
because
coming
you're
out of his...
Like, I could attempt to hack into the security system and obtain security footage of what went on.
If the cameras still work. Like, everything in here's melted. Like, it was just something was firing randomly.
Actually, the cameras also went out after the scene that I saw with them getting in.
Yes. That is something you do know.
Yeah,
Chaos is that they
I
cut
am-
off the.
yeah, I do explain the entire thing with the stuff that I was able to get until the end.
So the old dinosaur has some secrets we don't know about. I kind of paw, I have like a junk liger paw at him. We gotta get you out of here, big guy. I know Cargo Fly should have something in there for you, until we get back to Le Mans.
Do we have an inside for Cargophos?
I mean, if we clear this map would actually work perfectly, or make a duplicate map.
You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no. Duplicate.
You know what,
map. That's better.
Yeah.
Duplicate
the-
map is better.
Okay,
You
duplicate.
know what I do?
Hold on,
got-
Michael. Duplicate
my
it,
character actually has
and
one
I can
que-
do something for you.
I do have a question for you, Bird. That are destroyed here.
Duplicate object. I mean, map and lighting. That's what I'm doing.
All right.
Not any of the stuff that's on it.
And I'm gonna tint the map so it's the
Okay,
proper color,
well-
so you don't get the two mixed up.
He's
Jerome,
that's
are
why I'm
you
not talking
here?
to him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
I see that he's not in the 20 now.
I'm gonna start piling up whatever I can of them for him, and he wants to know what's going on, what the Zoid knows. He's asking what happened.
All right, so what happened? Cargo, you're gonna get Cargo Fos's
Okay, that
side of
that
it.
was an epic fail of
Because I'm
attempt.
guessing that's who you're asking.
Also, count how many broken Zoids there are, because those are going to. You should copy paste and put those in a pile over off to the side.
I will do that. That's why I'm not gonna clear that map for a while.
Good.
I couldn't tent it because it looks
Hey,
really
I know
bad.
how to make. I know how to make some profit. With the merchant around.
I just called the map Jerome Zoid. Alright, so, okay, what do we need to roll to use both our Zoids to pick? Actually, fucking Rick could probably pick them up, no problem. And fly them in.
Yeah, most of them are
Yeah,
also very small.
Genoflyer will help.
They are all very small. They are pretty much small Zoids too.
Talk
so.
about the priority one, the fucking laser shooting dinosaur, dude.
Oh yeah,
We can move
I
the
gotta clear
junk.
a path for it to make it easier.
Yeah, we can clear a path. Rick can fly.
Yeah, we don't know how
Yeah.
high the roof goes.
He flew in here. There should be enough space for him to pick him up and float out.
So, Jerome, all the information that you can gain from those Zoids are that a lot of them were scared, and that during the fight, the most coherent one, which is actually, one second, I'm going to go into this map and place down a large size Dibison. Because,
Do we place our tokens down, Michael, on the map that you moved us to?
yes, human tokens. Human tokens.
In cargo flyer?
We're not, this is not Cargo Fos. This is still the,
Then why do we make a duplicate of this map?
because we're gonna need it for a moment.
Okay. So place human tokens down.
Yes, also,
All right.
I need to resize this.
Thank
Welcome
I'm
back,
guessing
dog.
That doesn't include make I'm not there yet. I'll go back. I didn't even left.
You weren't talking,
he
so I
hasn't
thought you
left.
left.
So
I was
this
just
is off to
talking
the
because I
side,
didn't want to interrupt.
Fair.
and
And I'm totally not looking out my daily stuff. I don't know what you're grabbing on my daily stuff. I don't know what they're talking about.
I mean, good on you.
and I need to go to scaling
Also, I
map.
almost dropped my Switch, by the way.
And grab copy.
So I guess James, place yourself down by us, and Rick, you're in chaos and fuck it.
Yep.
And unless he wants to be out, and he could have his
A
thing out.
very
It does look like if you try to move, what is its name? Genosaur, it might cause a detriment at the moment if you're not very careful.
Okay. I'm sorry, Nathan. Just.
What?
That'll be our
I should laugh.
other secret name.
So you notice that this injured Dibison tries to speak up to you, Flan. You do need to roll something, but this one, it's just to understand it. This one is actively trying to speak up to you. Like, you know it's trying to say something, but you're...
Okay,
Let me see what it would
am
be.
I good? Am I good to stop sharing screens, or do I need to continue when you're done typing?
Yeah, he said that. I can speak to Zoids in their language. What he said.
But this one is extremely injured. That's
So it's speaking incoherently, is what he's trying to speak, but it's like mumble gibberish logic that so you
Yes.
just gotta
Oh,
decipher.
I feel
it.
bad. I feel bad for the guy.
He probably got hit pretty hard, but it's like early in his throat more than anything.
this is the one that you guys fought in the first
I feel
bout.
bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, poor guy.
And this would be... Could you roll me a focus, please?
Nice.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you understand this very well.
Care about a beer fest.
The Zoid sounds like how dog sounds.
What you hear is he says, "That soldier was brave. He stood up for all of us. When the doors came down,
Sorry, I'll yell at dog in a moment. Continue.
that is what he says right now.
When the doors
And-
came down.
It seems like he's pausing to see if you recognize what he's saying.
Hey Rick, can you change the music?
Yeah,
Something maybe more a bit ominous.
this is the ominous music.
This is the ominous music.
This sounds like spy music.
Well, I'm sorry, but this is the ominous music.
Okay.
Live with it.
Okay. that gave me I will turn this car around vibes.
If you want me to use the music, then let me choose the music.
That's the plan. That's why I shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's okay.
I do not question the
Oh,
DJ.
apparently I do have access to his character. I didn't realize that.
He fought with more ferocity than any of us. Even when he seems to be struggling to find the name of the particular Zoid. But then an image flashes into your head of a oop. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. That's not it. That's not it. You know what, for sake of ease, I'm just gonna show this to everyone. Okay, so whenever I hit show to players, it says this character isn't currently shared with any players.
Okay.
You must share to other players before.
Just if you have to share it that way, do it the way you need to.
Yeah. It's weird. Flan. Save. Go. It shows that there was that Zoid. I'm not gonna say it out loud so that no one else knows and be suspenseful like that.
That's fine. We don't need to know everything.
Yes, it was one of the Zoids outside. It was attempting to storm the building whenever it gets knocked over by Cargophos. That is the image that you saw. Though one of the rockets did manage to go past Cargophos and hit Genosaur directly in the chest area. And the Die Bison says that he respects that old soldier. Or it seems like the missile would have hit the chest area of Genosaur.
Well, good thing we got a mechanic.
You didn't actually see it hit.
Hey. I just love how Genosaur's eyes are a close purple, very close to purple.
Boop.
Boop. Sorry, I'm trying to find NPCs and stuff.
So,
Alright, and as you say that, Wes, you, your sister, who is dragging you by your ear, and, this other guy, all come running in. I am trying to find your sister.
so,
Ow, ow.
Blonde, are we? I know these shows the signs of the big guy, our big old friend over here, is trashing the place. Did the bison say anything about what it used? Because the old man's kind of just laying there,
Where is it?
like
Oh,
an old.
here's Ruka. Dragging you in by your ear.
Oh, fucking! You were just
Closely
you were
followed.
just talking to it.
Yeah, you were kind of
Yeah.
out of the open.
Yeah. Oh, so we'll talk more about the talking to the Zoids thing later.
From everyone else's point of view, Flan just walked over to all the Zoids, checking on them, and then came back and said, "Straight missile."
Wait,
Check his chest.
wait, what about a stray missile?
Oh, and one more person is showing up here as well.
You.
Did you forget about the old engineer guy? Yep.
Come on, yeah. Okay, okay, I'm going. I say, wait, shh, crap, my tools.
Lemon comes in with them as you're trying to run back for them. And Dog, what you see is everyone's Zoid is around yours in the middle of a pile of corpses of other Zoids.
X now.
What did you say? It cut out the first part. Something about something now. Sorry, Wes. It might honestly be on my side.
No, it's on our side
No, it
too.
was on ours.
No, it happened on mine as well.
Okay, we don't all need to say it. If more than one of us said it, that's more than enough. I explained the Genosaur slaughtered everything. Like we said over the comms.
Yeah, it looks like the Genosaur slaughtered everything.
If I pointed at the smoking mouth.
It's also the
smoking
big
mouth
reason
and all
it
the
also-
lasers. What do you
it's
mean
also
he
the reason
didn't?
I asked what. It's also the reason I asked what kind of weaponry and what Genosaur was having, or what kind of firepower.
By the way, the mouth is not smoking. His entire body is smoking, but his mouth is not.
How is his mouth not if his entire body is, Michael? Alright, never mind. Jerome, a missile would not cause all the plasma damage, is what we're saying. A missile would cause the hole in your fucking things. I am legit getting confused as well here. Alright, Michael, explain, ground up, what we know, please.
So, what you know, ground up, most of the damage, with the exceptions of what it is obvious was cut by, Crimson Fox, around the, what is it called, Genosaur? Genosaur, that's correct. A bunch of the stuff, a bunch of the other Zoids are cut up into tiny pieces or missing entire parts of their bodies. And Genosaur itself is in a powered down state now. Its tail, back are smoking, and one of its legs seems to have an electrical short in it that is occasionally throwing off sparks.
What about the rest of the room? Have you described that before? How does the room look?
The room looks like it is torn to shreds.
Like missile damage, bullet damage, what type of damage?
There's some bullet damage. There is a couple places where there are lasting explosive damage. Oh, and on Genosaur, what you can see of its chest, there are burn marks, but it does not seem like there is any kind of significant damage there.
So, going back on that, is there any other damages besides the missile and bullets?
it seems like some kind of precision cutting instrument was used to superheat the metal of the other Zoids and the room.
So,
And
plasma damage.
Yes. Something akin to that, but it could have been caused by
Heated blades, but
a heated blade or something like that.
where it's like, can you give me a detail of before? Okay, well, I'm just trying to get the full rundown of what's going on fully. Before we continue, move on.
And
Just to get everyone on the exact same page. Get everyone on the same page.
all of the cutting seems to be circling the area that, roughly circling the area that Genosaur is in. It is not perfectly circular, but it is,
Circular enough.
he said that he kept fighting.
The old
after
soldier,
that.
which, to our knowledge, so it was Genosaur then. So Jerome would know Genosaur.
Jerome saw some stuff that you guys did.
Yeah. I mean, to our knowledge, based off of character knowledge we know, Dog Zoid is the only old soldier. But we don't know what all the stuff Jerome said, because all he's saying is missile fix. Not saying who got shot or what got shot, just missile fix. Fix first. Like, gotta give my character context and what the fuck to do. Oh, by the way, I know.
Spawn yelling, "Fix the Genosaur!"
I need my tool. Run! And I run explaining everything to him that we know. Or where the fuck is Lamont? Why didn't he follow?
Down below you.
There he is. I couldn't see him over the characters. I rapidly explain everything very fast.
Alright, now let's just calm down a moment. Calm down.
Okay, and then I explain to it just as fast again. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm calm.
Alright, I'll come check on him.
Help me fix him.
Did you seriously say Hamad?
I think God.
It's Layman. Although he has a point, Greg. You did say that kind of fast.
Yeah, I drag him along. Come on! You're too slow! You are so slow!
Yep.
Like, I drug him all the way here just by his large hand. Just come on! He was not fighting me at all, or I would not be able to move him.
No, he's walking along with you, but he's not running, so
I am.
it is slower. It is slower paced than what you would want.
Yeah, I'm like, come on! Come on!
So, Wes, what you see here is that sight that I just described to you earlier. Whenever you get up to Genosaur,
Burn marks on his
And-
chest, like his leg clearly damaged, and his back smoking. Like he overheated. Or what type of smoke?
it could be overheating, but it just looks like he was damaged really badly. You cannot tell quite as much from the smoke around it. There's a lot of smoke in this room. Coming up from other Zoids and things, not just Genosaur. At your voice, the Genosaur, its eyes flicker. they were previously completely dark.
Oh, he's still alive!
Well, I'll be darned. He is able to probably make it through this.
They definitely don't make them like this anymore.
Certainly not. Let me take a look at him.
Let me help.
I believe
We
he's
got.
al-
The thing is,
he's also running low. I think he's running low on juice as well.
we can't fuel them up with all the holes in them
No,
too.
I'm just bringing up some information. That's all.
We gotta
Go
move
grab
him.
one of those electrical ports. We probably should not move him right now.
Well, how are we gonna fix him up here? There's nothing really we can get up high with unless. Ducklager, I got an idea.
We're in a garage where they fix the. Okay.
Well, where's the stuff we can use to fix them? Everything's destroyed. I say as I'm dragging the power line.
Claymon looks around.
Like everything's on fire and smoking, like you said.
Claymon's looking around and going, "Oh, you're right." Meanwhile, me as GM. Oh, you're right.
I plug it. Like we gotta do what we can, but we're gonna have to move him back to the garage soon, or I don't think he's gonna make it.
All right, so
Or we.
over there by that die bison, there should be a recharging port.
Yeah.
Go get Junklager, drag it over here.
Got it. I go do that.
All right.
I'm placing the big junk lagger so we can make things more convenient on the map.
Yes, I can do that.
Come on, big
Should
girl.
probably just grab like everyone's.
This one yours? I'm going over to the new guy, since no one spoke to him.
Gentle with it. Your teeth are sharp.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it is.
I would like to apologize for roughing you up as much as I did.
No problem. That's all part of Zoid battling. He'll be up good as new in no time. I'm
also
trying to see if there's damage
apologizing to him. Me and Crimson Fox tends to get a little carried away in fights.
You act like I hadn't. Also, why in the world am I giving him a more southern drawl accent with
Good my mom.
But yeah, you and your partner here are pretty strong. I'll give you that.
It just sucks that I couldn't be here during that attack. Whoever defended him, I've got to go pay my respects.
With the damage, I think the one who did the most probably is the one being repaired over there. Just from the damage that was done around it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go up against those shot claws or.
You know what? I mean, some of that stuff looks like it was done by plasma.
I don't know any Zoid that could do that aside from maybe
I don't know why.
one of the big legendary Zoids.
All right, I got. I open the cockpit. I got it.
Similar to my partner's sake, I put my hand out. I'm Crimson.
Alright, I did name this guy. I'm not an idiot. I just have to remember his name.
Bull pun, probably. Knowing you, probably a bull pun.
His name is Dijon.
Dijon.
Or Dician.
Really?
It's Dician.
Dijon
I mispronounced
Bison?
that.
Dijon
It's
was
Dician.
Dician. Yeah.
Dician and his Bison.
Yeah.
I almost named him Dyson.
You almost named him after a vacuum. Ha ha ha, that's kind of funny.
Yes. Well, the vacuum's named after a person, so.
I know.
Well, I hope
Name's
we can
Dician.
actually hope one day we might be able to work together.
That day might be closer than you expect.
Even though, truth be told, even though I'm part of the team that I'm in here, I'm still a mercenary.
Thought you had better skills than a rookie.
Yeah. Truth be told, I point the last tournament thing I was in, I actually went up against that big guy right there, pointing at the Genosaur.
I wouldn't want to be put in your shoes.
I won, actually.
Nah, I didn't say I couldn't win. I just said I wouldn't
No.
want to fight one.
Truth be told, even though the Zoid itself is pretty old, the pilot, the rider, still a little new to things, which is probably the only reason I won.
Alright, while they're having that conversation,
Yep.
Alright, let's get this plugged in. Let's say.
you say that as Lamont has already taken the cord from you and plugged it in. He's working in his crunch time mode.
What all do you need me to
Yeah.
get?
He's in mechanic mode.
He's in, alright, I said it'd be done by the end of the day, I'll get it done by lunch mode.
So basically medic mode from
Mm.
Transformers.
Alright, so Flan, Jason, Justin, Jordan.
Yeah?
Yep.
Jordan and Flan, what are you two doing?
I'm probably just checking the quality of the scrap parts for fun.
Okay, so you're checking the quality of scrap parts.
Trying to, as Crimson has been basically ordered to help pile up the remains.
There are a couple other
Maybe we can use some of the salvage to repair or Gino over here.
Alright, so it is pretty obvious that you won't be able to save any complete shells of.
He's looking at the
Those,
Zoid core specifically.
Yeah, I was going off with the complete shells of the Zoids though. And most of the Zoids are missing like entire bits of their torsos, including their cores. There are a couple that might be able to be refurbished, possibly. Could both of you roll me a D100, please?
D100, you say? Well then.
Alright. I'm gonna start off with Flan. Flan, you managed to find a couple of operable weapons and mostly scrap and managed to find one almost intact Zoid core. And some wiring and stuff that was not completely and totally trashed. James,
Yeah.
what you end up finding is fairly similar. But you do manage to find a couple of parts needed to possibly repair Genosaur as well.
I would go these parts and
And you
casually,
find some armored hull pieces.
yeah, like with the stuff I find that are useful for the Genosaur, just casually walk so it with the parts and be like, "Sup?"
Lemon just yanks it out of your hand, goes, "Oh, I need this."
I just imagine
Yeah,
some of
I
these parts
figured.
are also very heavy, and you're just holding them like they're nothing.
And then Lamont just snatched them with fucking one hand. I just stared.
So,
What?
from everyone else's point of view, there's this small kid, or well, how large are you? Are you small, medium, large?
We'll make sure to remember that at the end.
Well,
Yeah.
so it,
I will make one here in a minute for the handout. What were you saying, James?
I would argue that I'll just say it this way. Let's just say this boy looks like he didn't hit puberty yet. So
Okay, so he looks like a scrawny kid,
yeah,
but obviously not that abnormal because you were using both hands for this stuff, and Lemon just like quickly yanked it out of your hand with your hands with one
Yeah.
hand. So,
I just stare. I think to myself, what are these people made of?
sometimes you don't want to know.
I didn't say that out loud. I just think that to myself.
just what are these people made of?
Lamont, point me where you need me to go. Because if not, I'm about to start working on the top.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that.
All right. Hope you don't mind me stepping on you, big guy. Can you move Drunk Lighter to the back so I can actually move my token? Right click, send it back.
Send it back. There we are.
Thank you. I hop on, and what do I need to roll to start working on big guy?
I put this in a handout. I am glad that I did.
Maintenance?
Maintenance. Yes, actually.
Oh, GM! That's a natural 20! I've watched
Hello.
Lamont work his ass off on this shit all the time and helped him. I know what I'm doing.
Whenever you get up there, you notice that some of the wires and things that are crucial for heat sinking and stuff like that have been very damaged, and you get to work immediately.
It looks like he got hit in the back of the throat. That's why he was overheating.
I
Shout
just
down.
imagine Cat's eyes, just all the 01s, 01s, 11s, 001s all through his eyes, like, and start working.
He's... Alright, I'm doing my best to seal him up before he starts leaking coolant.
Cat's
is
character
something this-
sees the code.
My lord. He's a...
Ryu,
Ryu, don't worry. We'll get him fixed up in no time. He's a trooper. He's still alive. That's the impressive part. I was like,
then all of a sudden there's a snapping from some of the electrical wires that you're working on.
oh crap. Okay,
slightly zapping you, and he goes
gloves. Okay.
like he's annoyed.
Oh! You did that on purpose! I look at... I move to his eye and lean down on him. You did that on purpose!
Now that you're closer to his eye, you realize that it is also cracked.
Oh, we're gonna have to replace that when we get back to the base.
But that looks like it's much older of a
Injury.
yeah.
Hmm. How did we not see something like this when we were DLCing before? Alright, you old coot. Don't zap me again or I will hit you with the wrench.
Oh.
I move back to work. Michael Dog's character is crying, holding on to...
And I am checking his character's sibling's name.
Rusty, you have become Ratchet.
Is it Ruka or Rukia?
Rukia. I
Think Bleach.
Yeah.
I've never seen Bleach.
Michael, of
Well,
course
then.
Michael, have you not done... Of course you've seen Bleach. Your clothes are all bleached.
Just because I am dealt the material does not mean I pay attention to it.
Well, you've still seen it. You've seen Bleach.
See, Rukia is the very first soul reborn
Alright,
encounter.
we are not gonna explain the fucking anime!
We're not.
Okay.
Well, on the fucking live
It's
It's
stream!
okay. We understand chaos. We get it.
Yeah, like I may have probably
Alright, enough
seen,
D&D!
but that
We're-
doesn't
We're moving on.
mean
You've had enough of my D&D. Oh, that hurts.
The fuck, we're trying to play your goddamn game!
Alright,
Yeah,
so
like, we're
Rukia is trying to comfort,
I do shout to Ryuji, leaning forward. The bird! Oh yeah, okay. Ryuji! Your Zoid is mean! I shout that.
and that is the last that we hear until... Wait. One second. I'm adjusting myself. A couple of days end up passing. This was not a simple thing.
We
And around you,
were fixing him the best we can to make sure he's movable. So that was the goal. So is
Let me see,
he?
is this the correct one? Oh. Oh, yes. This is definitely the correct one. I am moving you on all over here.
Michael does
Yeah.
love his bloody time skips.
I mean, for this case, we wouldn't really have been able to do much without him. Without this one.
Mhm.
We'd be too worried about Genosaur to do much.
It is good to finally be home, I say. Alright. Ryuji, mechanics orders. Do not overstrain him right now, but make sure he's able to keep moving. Keep him walking. He's up right now. We definitely need to do some replacement stuff.
Yeah. Rick, if you ever want Ichiro to pop out, just
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
just say- just mention-
If I want to, I will say.
The judge is being repurposed as a repair drone as well.
Yes. These are some of the older judge models that just got repurposed.
Because-
like they're actually judge models.
We repatched them up. Alright. Another
I
thing.
actually go over. So, how's
There's a-
Genosaur?
With a lot of stuff up there, there's some weird stuff that was when I was fixing them up. A lot of coolant running through him for an old model. Like he's
Actually, he has suspiciously small amounts of it.
yeah. That's what it's just a small amount of coolant for how big he is.
Is the coolant tank small or something? Or
I
does he
don't
have
know.
a bigger one?
I don't know, the one that was damaged near the top. It's unless he has another one, but why would a Zoid need two? Unless they're a bigger one. He's about, normal size. Again,
He has you hear Lemon walking up behind you. Wait,
don't forget Le Mans by Gino.
I know. Man, those old-timey cooling systems are something else.
So does he only have the one? If he has the one cooling tank, it's a little too small. Like it's only meant to cool one thing. That don't seem right in the design for a Warzoid.
He has a different kind of heat venting system. And because of that, there were some odd things that I found inside.
Do you know anything about Genosaurs? At least the original models? Because I know they don't make them like that anymore. I remember hearing they were trying to move from Genosaurs entirely to Genobreaker. But I don't know if that's ever going to go through with...
They pretty much have for military purposes. They deemed these as too dangerous because of their overheating problem. Which luckily, that's all this was. And no one was inside whenever he overheated.
What caused him to overheat? He's been in fights before.
How much heat do you think he actually produces?
That's my question.
I say specifically because of the gear I'm wearing.
Well, it wasn't uncommon for these Zoids to practically bake their pilots alive.
Jeez, what
The
type
gear
of
on-
AC?
Oh
Wait.
jeez.
That's
And
the
the
reason
gear-
why
would
there is
be-
a coolant system inside of that one.
Heck, the gear I'm
Whoever
wearing is.
installed
I
Knew
could
what they were
walk.
doing.
I could walk through an entire complex of a burning complex without having any issues with what I'm wearing.
I don't know, depending on what what caused it to overheat? Its normal weapons shouldn't do that. Even with the damage, look how long the fight lasted. Is there something we're missing? There has to be a reason why those Zoids overheated. Do you know, Lamont?
Unfortunately,
I know that they were, for the most part, experimental and overexposure in combat.
only way I would be able to figure anything out is if me and Ichiro could get into a military complex.
Well, put a pin on that idea. I do like that idea. I say with a smug look. Like,
I am not letting you in there, little Paul.
it was a theoretical idea. Yeah, I would never have done that.
I mean, technically I might be able to use my family name to get into it, but
What?
I'm not doing that.
I look at her, him confused. What?
My family name is Hashimoto.
What? Nah, you're joking.
Nope.
Wait. I thought the Hashimoto family only had one kid.
Wait.
You're a guy. I thought.
Have you never heard of cousins?
I've heard of cousins. But I didn't think to be fair, I don't really pay attention to politics. But I thought the main family only had one daughter.
My character does not say a word to that one.
Just a sec.
Alright, waiting for,
What's up, Rick?
I'm gonna quickly send you a private message. I hope that this is the right you.
If you have to send it through a Discord, you can.
Oh, that's neat.
Did that reach you, or?
That's the other one.
All
that you
right.
sent.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna send it through Discord.
because
Just Control T, Control V.
No, I can't see what Chaos's other name is right now because he's.
It's set. My other one is Crimson.
Okay, so it is actually set as that. All right. There we go.
I drop each hero's disc on the ground while I hit a few buttons on my helmet.
Let me place myself.
Basically, yeah.
He's not sneaking.
I don't sneak. I drop a disc down. I hit a few buttons on my helmet, and the first thing.
May
here
I
comes out.
introduce the esteemed daughter of the Hashimoto clan?
I gasp out loud. Audible gasp. We can,
Okay,
Chaos,
now he's sneaking.
Michael, can you give us a larger thing to look at for Chaos, just so viewers can see him? Since the token's kind of blurry.
Yes. Looking at. Should I share his
Yes.
normal?
Yes. Just give the ability to view, not edit. Oh wait, you only have my main. You only have my tokened image in there.
I meant just blow up his image temporarily.
How do I do that?
Go to the
Enlarge
corner.
my character.
Yeah,
Just
and
enlarge my character.
Enlarge the character?
yes.
I'm gonna move them here for a second. And... oh, there.
No, that's perfect. Put her back to normal just so people can see her.
Remo.
Dog says, I'm gonna stick to calling you Crimson if that's okay.
That is perfectly fine.
You are so much prettier in person, I say.
I try to
that
stay
was-
I try to stay out of the news.
It's at this point that Jordan starts blanking out a bit.
There we are.
So why were you hiding yourself? Wouldn't the fact that you're royalty make it easier for you to get in the tournament?
Kind of, but I don't know to deal with the family politics. Pretty much annoyed me. I'm not a runaway. They knew where I was headed. I keep in touch. I'm more
Miss
of a
Crimson has
traveling
been
around.
given freedom in her actions from her family's duties. However,
Yes.
I am her liaison, and should the palace request her back, that is my duty to facilitate communications.
You must have a very hard job then. No,
I mean, some of the stuff we've done, I do pull out a mercenary card.
the fact that you're royalty and a mercenary, man, you have such an exciting life. I'm just a mechanic's daughter. I love Lamont, but he's boring. I lie about him.
Other
You know
other
that
than
I'm
this,
standing right here, little one.
Would you rather me say it behind your back? That'd be mean.
You're right.
actually, I walk over. You okay? That's to Jordan.
It just takes a bit as if something is trying to click back in to my thought process as I jolt back up. I'm like, oh, nothing.
My cat is asleep on my keyboard.
Hold on, we need to know what she said. He says, "What important messages does Kowalski have for the internet?"
Yes.
He's asleep on the space bar.
Just space bar.
Just nothing but blank.
Good to know. See, we need space. Got it.
Okay, Ryuji here is trying to remember his character's father's old nickname.
I mean, it could be something related to a dragon.
But other than this meeting, I'm not going to be taking off my helmet unless we're in private.
Got it. So,
It would be appreciative if you referred to Mistress as a man in public.
how do you hide all your hair in there? If you don't mind me asking, I say lightly pull, not
You know
pulling
what?
hard or yanking. I'm just holding her hair.
You know what? I hand you my helmet.
I put it on. My ears don't.
You know-
It's so uncomfortable in this thing. My
No.
ears.
No. You notice from the way the helmet is, it's set up to where the hair can actually be laid back into it.
Yeah, but my ears are pointing up. They're folding, and I don't want.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm basically trying to point out is how
Yeah.
my hair would actually go in.
Yeah, my character put it on, like a ding dong, and she's like, my ears. I don't like that. I don't like how they're folding. Okay, taking it off. Taking it off.
Yep.
Yep.
You see that I actually grab my hair, move it up, and actually have it go into the helmet first before
Wait,
I put it back on.
Yeah, she's not there. She doesn't like coming to the Zoid place, remember? The shops.
Your helmet is really cool. Let's say I would need obvious modifications. I click my ears.
There's also a few other reasons that I've gone onto this little trip, even though it's more of not full on secret wise, but personal preference, and could be say that I'm chasing a fairy tale.
Oh?
Let's just say there's more than one reason that this suit I'm wearing is insulated for protecting myself against very high temperatures.
What do you? It's for friends now that you trust us. Mind telling me what you're looking for? My character says super excited.
A Zoid that controls fire.
I just turn slowly and point at King Crimson Fox. Like a flamethrower?
No.
I've never heard of a Zoid that can manifest elements. I've heard of Zoids that can charge their weapons with electricity. Point to Chinosaur. That one, as an example. Or Zoids armed with fire capabilities. Cough, cough, yours.
Actually, truth be told, the flamethrower were my own modification.
Oh yeah, that's something you can get as a modification. If Lamont still won't let me strap a giant gun to Rusty.
The reason I say it's just a children's tales, mostly because from what the story is, there's only one that does this stuff, and it is huge, and that's all I know.
That sounds actually really cool.
I forgot the first quotation mark.
Lamont, have you heard anything about this? Fairy tale, this fire Zoid?
Only from kids' books. There were a couple of them, if I remember correctly.
There's a couple of different books based off a different creature. Mine, in specifically, focused on the one that, in the story, had purple fire.
Though I wouldn't count them all as completely fairy tales. Complete fairy tales. I mean, they had to have been based on some Zoid.
Why do you think
Take
I'm
Mad
looking for
Thunder,
it?
for example. He used to be thought of as a myth.
For all I know, the only way to find the thing is going through a volcano. I was being sarcastic.
Yeah.
No, let's
I
not
don't even know.
dive in a volcano.
Not.
Oh,
I'd be protected for a little bit, but this ain't designed to withstand lava for long.
Well,
Yeah,
we do have a road trip then.
Kid, that's almost like saying you're out for the Griffin Zoid. Those things have been extinct forever.
I remember you telling me bedtime stories about the griffin.
Anyway, I'm going to turn over to here real quick
Oh,
as
Lamont, real quick. Is there anything else you want Ryu to do for maintenance on the Zoid for Gramps over there?
well, I'm just mostly waiting for a part coming from
So he needs to, just, like I was telling him, take things slow, keep him moving, don't overwork him.
especially right now. Do you know how hard it is to find some of these parts for that Zoid?
I figured it's old.
Had to get it custom ordered.
Are you sure we don't got one in the junkyard? I know we had a lot of military Zoids recently.
Yeah, I checked.
Well,
That's why I had to call up one of my friends.
maybe I should check my stash. I mean, what? I don't hide stuff.
Come on, I just have to deliver. You hear this, guys? Come on, I just have to deliver this order. It's a shipment. Lemon. He helped me with my Zoid once.
What's going on? I shout and run out the door. Like a rabbit animal.
I know her.
So, could everyone give me a an archive check, please, that it has run out here? Wes, you have advantage.
Oh, I got a 4. Let's go. Oh, I don't think he needs to roll.
Well, it makes sense for
For
Flan
you
to
to know.
not know this.
4%.
4, 5, 6.
17. Would you those add up to 17 almost? Almost.
Good job, guys. Good job, good job, guys.
By the way, this is a difficulty class
Wow.
of like 10. So
Oh wow.
And I got an 18. Let's go.
so as you two round the corner, Greg, you have no clue who this redheaded punk is.
I
at
come
all.
out ready with my wrench.
But as you run around the corner, Ryuji, you are face to face with Flan trying to like keep the champion of the Republic from rounding the corner. The Zoid champion of the Republic.
Hey! What is your business here? I try to sound threatening as possible, even though I'm probably way shorter than this man. But I am holding a large wrench.
He is 21, or about to be 21.
That means I am smaller than him.
Oh, he's only a year older than me.
He is the youngest champion.
Well,
in
there goes.
the
Now
last
well.
couple.
Well, Wes?
Nothing.
No, what's all well? No, you don't get to all well and then just...
I said, I guess I can't do the scene I was gonna do.
Okay, since I topped the corner, what is dog scene?
Yeah, what do you want to do? You can.
Like, I hopped the
you-
corner and then you hopped the corner almost immediately after me. So you saw me go, hiya! With a fucking giant wrench.
Or were you hoping that he was going to be younger than you? Oh wait, no, he's 22. I forgot there's a little bit of... I went back and forth on what I was going to have his age be. He's 22.
Dog? We're waiting on what you're wanting to do.
He won the championship whenever he was 21.
Is his Discord being an issue again?
Oh, I'm trying to type to Michael in private.
Okay.
Alright, well, this is the song that doesn't end.
Copyrighted? No.
Damn.
You know, I actually like how I made this character a lot nicer than most of my other characters.
Surprising when she must have named her.
The one that has shot someone because they looked at him wrong.
That's really sad when you say that out loud, Chaos. Like, this is the nicest character I play, like, so far.
Also, this
One of the
character.
nicer characters.
Nicer to the entire group. That better?
Yeah. I don't know,
Nicer
starting...
from the get-go, we'll say.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, I was about to say, Star Dancer's was pretty nice to the
Oh.
group. In fact, she had an explosive personality. Toilet.
Too
Greg.
soon.
Way too soon. Come on.
Right, that does remind me I need to check something.
Oh. You don't have your age in the thing. Either. Why does no one have their ages except for Crimson?
I should.
I
Do you?
mean, you told me that I don't know my age.
Yeah, you don't. You don't. Neither does Jordan.
Well, to be fair,
I believe
Your
You-
age is
you-
not in here, Greg.
I believe Ichiro is one of the older AIs too.
I'm
so-
gonna just go with 18.
18.
They're like, we're high school senior age.
Fuck it, I'll just say 18 or 17.
Why don't you say 18 and
What's
we're
it
the
better?
same age?
Yeah. Alright, then I can assume it's scene. I hide behind the wall. What am I saying?
Just runs out, does one of those cartoon skid mark.
Rio,
Goes and
I need
hides behind
backup.
the
You're
wall.
bigger and scarier than me. I pull him out. You're bigger and scarier than me.
No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I am not ready yet. I am not ready yet. You not know who that is?
No, he's trying to raid. We just got jumped there last week. I don't trust nobody. How
I have a shipment for your dad.
do you know when he's my
I
dad?
forget what. I forget what you say he was, Michael?
Oni Custom.
His name is you know his name as Rin. 1 second. That's his first name.
Oh no.
His name is Rin Onizuma. And
Oh.
Rin Oizuma.
Oh no.
The Rin Oizuma.
Who?
Good thing I'm
One and
my
the
favorite.
same, but
You heard me.
people don't usually recognize me. Oh wait, they do around shops. If people are, are you getting your Zoid repaired?
I'm not here. I am not here. Wasn't repaired.
You know what? I'm just imagining hearing the beginning portion. It's like, huh?
You did hear him call out, so you also notice. You know that that's one of the champions, one of the 3 champions of the world. Or one of the 3
Okay.
best Zoid pilots in the world.
I'm pretty sure you're pretty sure you brought my character out.
Yeah, I dragged him out.
I'm trying to run back, but I'm really
No, you're supposed to help me here.
Something might have to be done about her.
He does, and he's just kind of slowly sauntering over.
I'm just awkwardly waving like, hi.
You know,
Speaking of that part,
my character has to ask Jordan this question. So, what was it that got you to short circuit on me? As a joke.
If you... I'm sure.
oh hey,
Just
it is
me doing-
rude. You got that part that I
I
needed?
will say, out of character, that I did that for foreshadowing character context reasons.
Oh, don't worry. No, my character's just made the joke on why I just asked her the question. You don't even have to answer correctly.
Sorry, I was just contemplating the fact that you hid your identity so well.
I just pat you on the shoulder. Don't worry about it. I was only messing with you. All right.
I'll.
All right. What were you gonna say, James?
Also, so I'm assuming that you just hit the shoulder, where you just hit like the jacket part.
Oh no, you would actually feel my hand would actually end up on you.
All right.
All right.
In that case, whenever you do hit him, do you mind if I describe this?
Go
James?
right ahead.
All right. Whenever you go to hit him, he feels like he's built way more solid than he looks. Like, the man secretly has 12 packs on his 12 packs, kind of solid. Like, he doesn't even hardly flinch whenever you slap him on the back. I'm guessing that's where you slapped him.
You said.
Good enough. It was more like my hand would clamp onto his shoulder, but yeah.
Ah, okay. I thought you slapped him. That's my misunderstanding.
It was a more clamp and pat on the shoulder, basically.
Ah, okay. In that case, he just feels a lot more solid than,
Hey, my character ain't going to say anything in the open. It'd be much rather be spoken.
Like-
If all she would say is like, for someone who looks scrawny, you got a very strong build.
I get that a lot.
And that's all I'm going with. Nothing else. I'm not pressing anything.
Allie's ears visibly perk up at that. But anyway, back at the top of the screen, or I guess this is the middle of the screen. Also, I love how Cargophos just has his nose here.
It's his snoot. You gotta give it a little boop.
Don't boop the snoot.
Boop his snoot.
Hey, Lamont,
I want to.
I got that part for you. Really hard making something for that old of a model.
Not my business. I scoot, but I kind of shrink behind Lamont, hiding the wrench. Sorry. I'm gonna just not exist.
Nah, it's fine. It's been a
Yeah,
while since
I just do that.
Where the fuck?
Oh, behind her.
You hide behind the tiny person.
It's been a while since I haven't been recognized for either my shop or my accomplishments, so it's kind of fresh. Hello, Miss Flan. Now that ain't no way to greet our guests.
You know, the entire sequence of events just. He's not sneaking. My character removed her helmet. Now he's sneaking.
Cause he overheard.
No, I just love how that happened. It was funny.
Like he was about to call out for Lemon. I was about to say he's calling out for him, and then you mentioned that name, and then he's just like, stealth mode.
He's like, uh-oh.
I spelled embarrassed wrong. You get the message, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it. I'm waiting on Flan's response to Lemon's statement. Alrighty. That seems like a fair point. And you said you got that part for me? Or that shipment? Yeah. Yeah, I do. He looks from Flan to Lemon and back to Flan. Then takes a step back from Flan. Yeah, I got that glass for that Genosaur's eye. I also got the heatsink switch. And that other thing you asked for. Oh, and this. The itemized bill of how much it's gonna cost you. And, what you find strange, Greg, is that Lemon just... he hands over more than the amount that was listed.
I don't question it the last time. He's like,
You know him as a money-grubbing old fart that will use junk at any twist in the road.
my old man.
Yeah.
Eyebrow raise.
You know that that's a bunch of baloney that you have written down here. I mean, come on, that glass alone is worth way more than what you have listed.
I slowly just sneak up.
Could you give me a perception check, please?
Alright.
Also, you're close enough to see this without having to peek over Jerome. Could both of you roll me an arc? I think it's an archive. 1 second.
I got a nat 19.
For your perception check.
Yeah. Natural 18 for archive. Or 20 and 19.
All right. Flan, you do have advantage here because you're a merchant. But okay, you both realize that the list that is printed out is for a bunch of custom parts, and it seems like this guy has knocked off a couple zeros from how much they would actually cost.
Bears in suspicion. Obvious suspects sneaking over.
And Flan, you don't understand why anyone would take off that much from those items. But something does catch your eye, and it's for a high-powered cannon. It is a part for a high-powered cannon. I accidentally just hit a button. What did I do? Oh no.
What did you hit?
Well, you see, I make custom parts, and I do buy and sell and make custom Zoids as well. I'd say business is booming, but I don't really take on everyone. Take on, well, those that can afford it, obviously, and also those that might need my services. Yeah, I don't mind if you come back to my shop one day. I've got a business card somewhere around here. He goes and reaches into his back pocket, and then whenever he goes to pull out his wallet, all of the stuff in his wallet just falls out. And, well, here. He bends down, grabs one of the cards, and kind of like half chunks it at you. Not really trying to chunk it at you. Clumsy as always, it seems. Thank you. I could have gotten this myself, though. And, Lemon looks at him, and, hey, you wouldn't happen to mind coming and looking at this Genosaur with me, would you? Looks like it might have been military issued, but it's got way too many customizations on it. None of it's reg. And it's old as dirt.
Pretty sure it's older than you, Lamont. Maybe, like... It's an old Zoid. Fresh kind of paint, though. Can do Zoid wonders.
Fresh coat of paint fixed everything.
It's just, I don't know about the levers and pulleys it's made up with.
Well, it depends on how old it is. If it was made from the war era, those things were beasts.
From what we
And it
saw...
would explain why you needed that heat sink.
Yeah, he's a beast. It's really cool, huh?
Yeah, no. It took on like an army by itself before overheating.
I totally know how to control that. Yeah, I totally do.
You're blowing it. That's what I whisper.
Yeah, let's go see my Zoid. Got a compensation. Please.
Dino for brains, you're blowing it. Say again.
Wait, so my entire thing also caught her attention? What?
What?
Sorry.
I
I piqued her interest somehow?
the fuck?
Whenever you said he was built more solidly than he looked, it piqued her attention.
Alright.
Hormonal team, and we're not gonna make that joke.
Oh god.
Just making sure.
By the way, well, I'll reveal that later. No, the Red Fox Zoid is, Crimson Zoid. It's Chaos Zoid. There we are. Oh, darn it. Lamont, do you think you could do a checkup on my Zoid too, later? They just have a bunch of small talk, and it's very much like,
Professional.
no, it is the exact opposite of professional. It is like a bunch of two old men just shooting back, what kind of problems they've come across while, repairing Zoids, or, in his case, building them.
I try to
thought he
get.
was I thought this guy was 22.
Yeah, but he runs a successful business.
And,
what were you gonna say to me, Greg?
What I said to you was you're blowing it, Dino boy.
Dino for brains.
Don't act like a fossil and go extinct, you goober. You got this.
Am I that obvious?
Yes. Now,
How am I supposed to talk to him?
like a fellow Zoid pilot, you goober. Stand up
Just
straight. Go. I shove him.
I just left
Up
Jordan
two, up
with
two,
girl.
up two, up two, up two, up two, up two.
I
Go, go.
think I'm right.
I will
Oh,
whack
this
you.
is an old model.
Go talk with them about your Zoid. Go. Be useful. Get moving.
You know,
Oh no.
Go, go.
That
I started trying swinging my wrench out. I'm not obviously mentioning. Right on the light.
My
usually
character's
when I
face
have
is
these don't
Better than
fight
my
well.
jacket.
What was?
I believe it has a lot more firepower than it shows.
Yeah. These things were built as well.
Hi. Me again.
I brought the Zoid pilot back.
You're the pilot of this Zoid?
Yep, he is.
No, yeah, I mean yes.
Okay, that's
Okay.
it. You know what? I grab you, Mr. Ryuji, and put you in front of me.
Do we need someone to translate Ryuji?
Now, what you need to do, Ryuji, is take a deep breath
Okay.
and calm your nerves.
You
Talk
do
li-
realize that this
Talk,
thing is
talk to him like you're talking
practically
to
an
anyone else.
antique, right?
That is massive gold.
I'm impressed that you can pilot such a thing.
To be honest, I've also actually gone up against it.
Yeah.
If Ryuji here was a more experienced pilot, or rider in this case, I would have lost the fight.
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah.
Come on, man. I'm just a normal guy. There's no need to be that embarrassed around me.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're that
Yeah, it's
intimidated,
just-
how would you go up against me in the ring?
I'm not.
Hey, besides, if he goes up against you in the ring, you wouldn't be alone most of the time. Besides, he's a lot more confident behind the old timer up there. They got a bond, surprisingly, him and the old. I'm gonna call it the old boy. He knows how to work Mr. Levers and Pulleys here. I lightly tapped you, know.
Careful, Rusty. Remember, the last time he almost shocked you.
Hey,
Gino, does not as lightly tap you back.
I
don't
saw that
think he
coming.
likes you.
I fixed your butt. You'll fart.
Remember,
You keep insulting him. What'd you expect?
Not him to
Oh.
respond to violence.
And he's that
Normally does
sentient?
that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's him and Rusty. I've seen Junk Liger move about just as much too, which is kind of weird actually. Because Junk Liger's
not many do that.
Junk Liger's core was an attack cat. I didn't expect her to move as much.
Speaking of, did you build that yourself?
Yeah,
Why am I adding southern? He's hipster. He's not southern.
yeah. I said yes, I did. I borrowed a lot of parts from Le Mans Seek stuff that I totally didn't get in trouble for after the whole big reveal of my secret project. The parts I use are the head is from a shield liker. I could not get the shield function to work, much as I tried. Maybe if I could get a replacement part, I could. The main torso limbs are from a Blitz Tiger, so there's a bit of tiger in her.
You notice that he is smirking, like very much so, whenever you mention the not being able to get the shield part to work.
The only reason why I couldn't get the shield part to work is because it's so badly damaged I couldn't even get it in. Get it to function. So it's just an empty console right now. It'd be really great to.
you have,
But
you have a thought process, don't you?
the main issue, though,
Looking at Oni.
I say, though, would be if she's thrown together. I don't know if a shield like your shield would be compatible.
You'd best give up on that particular shield.
Oh, I've given up on that. I was planning on saving up on getting a more modern one.
There's kind of a reason why that shield liker was here.
Oh, so that's where that came.
Oh,
Oh, that's how we got that. I just thought we got it in a random shipment, and then I remember weeks Lamont asking me about it, and I told him I don't know. Again, sorry.
He's just kind of laughing to himself.
The claws are also, by the way, both
But
are I believe from a Liger Zero model. If memory
I
serves
want
me
to
correct.
hear more about where you got this Genosaur from.
I mean, it's a hand-me-down from my father.
Alright. Well, you do realize that most of these are antiques and collectibles. Not many of them. Actually, I think
My
this is the
dad
first
fought
one I've
in the
seen with
war.
battle damage on it.
Every single fight, he's with this was with this thing. I guess you're saying this is the only thing I have left of my father.
So, any idea what the massive firepower this thing has? Aside from its guns and the blades?
And this dino got some teeth to her. Boom.
My dad says it,
One
just,
second.
it was special. I would never figure out what
If I'm correct in assuming this, excuse me. He goes up and he gets
Oh.
up underneath part of the arm.
By the way, we have been live for 2 hours, I just realized.
Oh dang.
Ah, we've been live for a while.
Mhm.
Huh.
Do we want to call it here and save it for another time so we're not up too late?
It's just what I thought. And now we're going to leave it.
Mm-hmm. We were talking.
As
Hey,
per-
we get to see the next
Perfect.
episode. Ryuji blowing it in front of its crush. Let's go.
Ryuji's
I
go.
didn't make it obvious enough.
Oh, it's
Let me know when-
oh, he wasn't
Okay.
fanboying. He's gay. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I mean, he was fanboying at this, and also he had a crush on this pilot.
Well, if you think about it, most fanboys have crushes on the people
Yeah.
that they're.
Alright, alright.
All right.
No,
But
it's
it's
not all.
obvious.
And this has been the stories of those within us.
Oh, you slipped
see
your
you guys
business
next
card in his
time.
wallet?
Bye bye.
Uh,
Bye.